I really want to understand, what do you think in terms of what do we need to do in the UK to become a global talent hub and to be that talent magnet? What do you think we need to do?
So this is really important. And I think whenever I speak to people in your industry, probably the number one thing they talk to me about is people, right? So the success of all your businesses are based on the quality of the people you have. And I wanted to tackle the immigration side of it in the budget. And you say I want this to be the best place for people to come. I want us to be able to attract the best and the brightest. So at the budget, we announced what I think are probably the most far-reaching set of reforms to high-skill migration that we've seen in this country for years. So we said we're going to introduce an unsponsored visa, right? So it's not linked to a job. It's a points-based, unsponsored visa. We said we're going to launch a new, as part of that, a scale-up visa, which is something that had been recommended to us by the fintech review that we had done. So, but we're going to broaden it beyond fintech. So there'll be a specific scale-up stream. We're going to reform our global talent visa because it's quite a narrow definition of who counts as talented. So we're going to broaden it out to a much greater group of people with prizes and accomplishments. And then our innovator visa, which many of your colleagues will be familiar with, is we're going to reform it to make it easier for people who want to found a business and have the skills to do so, to get that visa that will enable them to do it. That has definitely not worked as well as we would have wanted it to. And we're going to expand the Global Entrepreneur Program, which is our outreach effort, where my vision is we have a UK person who's at Stanford trying to figure out who the best and brightest are over there and come and attract them to the UK whilst they're actually doing their MBA or their computer science degree or whatever it might be. So on all of those things, we're making we announced them all at budget. We're going to make progress on them during the year and then implement them as we go. I think if we do all of those things, I think we can confidently say that this is probably the country with the most supportive regime for attracting talented people to come work here, set up businesses or work in growing companies.